Aquarius, welcome to my channel, TWINfinite Divinity Tarot. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. Thank you for all you do for my channel. It's greatly appreciated. I want to say I appreciate all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments. It means the world to me. Also, for you all that show up to my lives, great getting to know every one of you. We're going to be doing a bonus for September. We're going to look into love. We're going to look into money. We're going to look into any blockages. We're going to start with love, though, because I know everybody loves love, right? Let's see what's going on with the love here. We've got loyalty. Ooh. Well, that's a beautiful thing when it comes to love, right? Is loyalty. It says, your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. You could need to show your loyalty this month. You could receive loyalty from another person. Loyalty is the basis of, any relationship. So you could have a loyal group of people in your life. Let's get some more information. Let's see. We've got soul tie. I always feel connected to you. So there's somebody in your energy that always feels connected to you, or you feel connected to them. Let's see what else we have. Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. They could have doubts about your connection, even though, or you could have doubts. There's somebody's habits that may be a make or break it for you. Habits that need to be quit, or habits that need to be addressed or worked on. That could be something that's going on in the current moment. They could be addressing those habits, or you could be addressing those habits. What else do we have? Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. So it looks like this person is sitting in a lot of regret, but the one good thing about this is it seems like they're taking responsibility for some of the things that they've done, or they're trying to work on those things, because they always feel connected to you. Could have some sense of loyalty to you as well, or you to them. Let's see, what's this soul tie about? 10 of Wands, heavy burdens. Yeah, I think both of you are burdened to the point with this connection, like, I just can't carry this anymore. So there's probably a separation here, or you could be thinking about separation, like things are just very heavy. Mainly heavy because sometimes if you're not with the person that you have a soul tie with, it can weigh very heavy on your mind. It can weigh very heavy on your life because you just miss that person. Yeah, and the devil here on top of the habits shows there is somebody that's still dealing with some very toxic habits, and that could have been what broke you apart. Could have to do with this mistake. But it looks like they're wanting to take accountability with the Emperor being here, stepping into the divine masculine. With the Emperor doesn't feed into toxicity. They don't let the burdens weigh them down. So, but they possibly could be trying to man up, woman up. Gender's not specific in tarot, so reverse the roles as needed. And then I've got the Two of Cups at the bottom here. So it definitely is a soul tie. It's definitely a soul connection. Something very strong. But like I said, it's weighing very heavy on your person right now. We're going to look into money and manifestations now. Move away from love a little bit, but we are going to go back and look at some of the reasons why there's hang-ups in this situation. Things that might be blocking love, blocking money flow, any kind of challenges in those areas, or other messages. Let's see, what do we have for money and manifestation? We've got a win-win outcome is forecast, and I believe Cancer got the same thing. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Full moon in Libra. Libra's all about balance. So some kind of balance might be restored into your financial realm, your love realm, any kind of balance, right? Either way, win-win forecast, win-win outcome is forecast, which is beautiful. We all like to win sometimes, right? Let's see, let's get some more information on this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. You could be healing right now. You could be taking a break. You could be just kind of surrendering to the divine. Like there's parts, could be saying like there's parts of me that need to be healed. I'm going to just take a rest. I'm going to take a break so that way I can think more clearly. Sometimes that's the best time to manifest is when you're at rest, when you surrender. He looks very peaceful. Maybe you need some sleep. It's a good time to really think about like what it is you want. Like I said, manifestations, Three of Wands is all about thinking about that next step. Like I see those ships and I know they're coming for me. Coming to that awareness that like my ships are gonna come in. It's not a question of when or if, they are. Getting into that place where you surrender and just know. Like you know you've set the intention. You know you've put in the work. You know you've cut off things that may have stood in the way. Not scared, unapologetic, very true to your word. You've lived in a state of truth, right? So it's about time you surrender then, right? Give in. Let the divine take care of it. Let's get some clarifiers. What's this Four of Swords about? Yeah, it could have had to do with children maybe, or a love situation involving a child. You're healing from a broken heart maybe possibly at this time. Trying to still invest, but maybe you've been trying and trying and trying and just feeling like because you didn't have the energy, you couldn't give as much as you'd want to. This could also be a brand new opportunity dropping into your lap out of nowhere, something that you didn't even realize was coming that's going to lead to your abundance. Could be that win that you're so needing. Let's see, what's this Three of Wands about? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're manifesting something that's not going to leave you left, feeling left out in the cold. You could be healing parts of yourself, like the scarcity mindset, where you feel like nothing ever works out. It's changing that. It's transmuting that. One more card on that one. And again, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody made you feel that way. Somebody made you feel like everything I want leaves me. And I think you're getting past the point of, if I can give that much love to somebody that possibly doesn't deserve it, imagine how much love I can give to myself. And this is loving yourself enough to know that you deserve bigger and better things. And surrendering to the divine and be like, okay, I'm ready. Bring me those new opportunities. Bring me that in Three of Wands again. Yeah. It's like having the strength to walk away. Because once you walk away from the things you love the most, it's kind of like, if I can do that, I can do anything. It fuels you up. It gives you that power. You got all that pain, but they always say, that pain is what gets people degrees. The pain is what pushes people into change. Poverty is the thing that pushes people to want to do bigger and better things. It's that change. It's that transmutation of energy. Emotion is the biggest. Then what do they say? It's energy in motion. That's what emotion is. Every time we speak and with emotion, it's what connects the vibrations to bring in those manifestations. So if you have a broken heart, this is a perfect time to manifest, because you're doing it from a place of transmuting that pain for something bigger and better. Alright, so now we're going to look at some blockages or challenges you might face in the next few weeks, or just could be facing in the current moment in general. Let's see. We have got exhausted eagle. Seek support. Yeah, like I said, this is that's why you need to rest, is you're just tired. You're tired of doing everything for everyone else. You're tired of carrying all the weight on your back by yourself. You're just exhausted. You're tired of it. You're ready to fly. You're ready to take flight, but at the same time you need to rest. You need to surrender. Seek support from people that are close to you. Seek support from your loved ones. Um, Maybe even online. Reach out to people. Let them know, like, hey, I just need a little help. Can you do this for me? Or can you're never too big. Like, humble yourself enough to accept people to help you. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get from this Divine Masculine Haunted, just kind of get, like, where they're at, maybe where their blockages might be. Alright, so let's see. We have got, when it's cold outside, I can't hear you through the fog. That fog could be something that they're doing to themselves, with this devil card here. They could be drinking, they could be doing drugs, they could be doing a lot of things that confuse them. It's hard, like, even though you have this soul tie and they probably are very connected, it's almost like because you've distanced yourself so much, they've clouded their head so much that they can't hear you, and it's making them crazy. That's their blockage. Like, they don't feel that connection anymore. They kind of feel dark and distant and separated, and that's what they're going through right now. Let's see what your blockages or blockage could be. We've got downcast pride. I kind of get that. I think that on the outside you may appear very, like, strong and ego and confident and able to take on the world. And sometimes that exterior seems very hard and cold, but it kind of burns you deep because on the inside you don't feel that. It's a projection, and it's kind of like wearing thistles and thorns and trying to protect yourself from the outside world, which in turn harms you. It's kind of like you got a fire in your veins that you kind of put to the side to please other people too, is what I'm getting. Like, I think your confidence may have took a hit, your ego may have took a hit. Maybe somebody, or maybe you're reliving something from the past that's really affected your pride. And pride doesn't necessarily have to be a horrible thing. It's just more of protection. Like the ego is your protection. It's something you wear to protect yourself. But at the same time, it, like, burns you really deep because you don't feel that way. Because the reason why you put this on to begin with was to protect yourself from people that made your pride go away. They're the ones that downcast that, right? So it just leaves you with, like, a burning in your veins that just needs to be let go of. Like, if you don't feel okay, you don't have to act okay. If you're not okay, like I said, reach out, rest. And then we've got Zenith. She who prepares. It says formulate, strategize, and devise. It kind of looks like Cruella, like taking the dark and the light a little bit. Using that darkness within you from here and adding light to it will help you to propel forward. Make a strategy while you're resting, while you're sitting back and just surrendering. Make a plan. Think about it. Devise a plan of how you can do something that you love. How you can turn downcast pride into actual, like, being proud of yourself. The things that you've overcome, like how strong you must have been to be able to make it out of those depths. It's almost like a chariot energy to me because it's light and dark. You've been through enough dark to know what it is and recognize it, but you also know how to shine light on it and to transmute it. So it's a good time to really look into those things and use them as tools to propel you forward. I'm going to close it off with a couple of charms. Okay, we've got a key with a heart in it. So you have the key to somebody's heart. We've got a dolphin. Dolphins could be of importance to you, but dolphins are like, bring more playfulness, bring more joy back into your life. And then we've got the owl. So the owl to me can either be a messenger, it could be you learning new knowledge, or you just being wise, or you could even be looking to somebody for some extra wisdom. And then I've got the 4-leaf clover here. And that just says you're in a very lucky energy right now to manifest, and a win-win outcome is forecast. So just remember that, everybody needs some rest sometimes. So take a rest, take a break. Let Jesus take the wheel. Things will work out. They are working out. Stay loyal to yourself always, first of all. And you've got the strength to do this. You've got it, my dear Aquarius. So I love you guys to the moon, stars, and Mars. If you like this, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love you guys to the moon, stars, and Mars, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.